Right, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Kieran, and yes, welcome back to the now weekly video series of me covering the new clan reveals for Bloodlines 2. So yeah, I think my hunches might be correct about the whole gameplay reveal at E3 thing, because it seems like we have only, 4 clans left to go after this, and guess what, that leads us straight up to the week of E3, and with the snippets of gameplay that we actually get to see with these videos, this will probably most likely lead to an all-gameplay trailer, but you know, that's just a wee theory of mine. Probably not going to be right, but you know, I might be right. I'm convinced, I think I convinced myself that this theory will be right. But anyway, yes, welcome to the most recent clan reveal for Bloodlines 2, this week being the crazy, backstabbing blood sorcerers known as the Tremere. That is right, as per usual, we have a reveal video with them showing off the kind of tone of the clan, as well as a wee bit of gameplay at the very end. A thing I wanted to start introducing in these videos is actually talking about the clan's history outside of what the trailer shows, for new fans such as myself, because I am a massive noob to the world of darkness, as you could probably tell in the videos, and as you could probably tell if you watch me on Twitch and all that, playing the game as well. So these are more for me trying to learn more about the world and the clans, but also for others as well wanting to learn more also. Let's start with the video first, then talking about, you know, some of the abilities and all that on the website, then a little bit of history, and then at the very end we got the gameplay, which I will be diving into, which is not much, but you know, I'll talk about it anyway. So we open up with a man with dreadlocks talking about his fascination with blood. Understandable, he's a vampire, but he's talking about it kinda differently than other vampires. It appears as though this man with dreadlocks is researching blood in some sort of lab. He believes that blood contains the key to unlocking some beastin' vampire powers. Well, he doesn't really quite say it that way, he says like, what was it, more along the lines of unlocking the unknown, but you know, I was pretty close. It's basically he wants to unlock powers. In this same lab we do see that there is hanging corpses, so you can probably tell that this is not a safe work environment for everyday humans. You can't even like pass it off as like it's a morgue or something like that, because what kind of morgue fucking displays the corpses on hooks? The setting as well just kind of gives off like cult vibes, and I'm very curious because Mr. Dreadlocks over here uses blood magic to make another man's head explode, who was there in that circle. So my question is, was the guy that exploded, was he human that was lured in by blood magic, or did Mr. Dreadlocks actually have like advertisements for his cult and then lured them in that way? Probably just blood magic, but you know, it's fun to speculate, it's always a good time. But yeah, as I just said there, the video does end with a guy's head exploding, or you know, entire body exploding, and Mr. Dreadlock saying that knowledge is power, which in this case, yeah, I would agree with that statement. Oh man, yeah, I swear like every bloody time in these videos, I think I've said it every time, except for the Thin Bloods, because obviously we start out as the Thin Bloods. But yeah, every time these clans get revealed, I say like, oh, this is the clan I'm going to be playing as, this is the clan that, you know, entices me, I like it, I like their style, I love their abilities, I think it's cool. I said it with the Broa, and now I'm saying it with the Tremere. I don't know, it's like there's something just weird and sadistic and crazy with the Tremere that kind of entices me to play them. The clans are also considered backstabbers, which I do like, because betraying people in games when I play as evil characters is always fun, so that's a win. Stabbing people in the back, left, right and centre, as per usual. If you've seen me play Fallout New Vegas, I basically betray everyone in that game. Like with every clan reveal, we also get a bit of details regarding their abilities on the Bloodlines 2 site. Sorry if I get this wrong, but thaumaturgy is our first Tremere discipline, which is a type of blood magic. The site calls this the Tremere's signature discipline. The first active we have is the Skewer, which when activated launches a small portion of the vampire's blood at the feet of a target, which explodes into razor sharp spikes. The second active is the most brutal of the two, I would say, and that is Purge. This active allows you to make your targets vomit up blood, which, as you can probably guess, harms them quite badly. If you're skillful enough in the art of thaumaturgy, you can cast a Purge a second time, causing your victim to, well, explode. Much like in this gameplay demonstration we'll be diving into in a wee minute. Our next discipline is Auspex. Auspex has 2 actives called Aura Sense and Psychic Projection. Aura allows you to see through walls and mark individual NPCs, so you can track them more easily at a distance, or if they try to lose you through crowds. You can also use this active to spot the NPC's weaknesses, which is also a plus, especially during like a tough boss fight. Psychic Projection lets you detach yourself from your physical body and let you explore the area in an astral form. This would be good to stake out like an enemy compound before making your move. The ability also reads that the vampire's mastery of their own senses has grown to such an extent that they can telepathically overwhelm the senses of others for a short wee while. I don't know if that just means like makes them not hear things or makes them deaf or something like that when they say senses, but you know. So we actually get a bit of backstory to Seattle Tremere as well on the page, which says this: Tremere were not allowed in significant numbers throughout Seattle's history, though that has changed recently. After the fall of the pyramid, Tremere have sought allies wherever they can find them, offering services and secrets that were only kept to themselves. At least a few Tremere have managed to settle in the Pacific Northwest. However, not all kindred in Seattle warmly welcome the warlocks into their city, citing historical precedent and general distrust of their ways. Still, the blood magic of the Tremere cannot be denied as a force to be respected. Whether or not the Tremere are here to stay is another matter entirely. In nights long before Seattle, the Tremere were something else. Back then, as a cultist seeking out immortality, they found a way to live forever, but not on their own terms. The heavy price they paid bound their magic to blood, with it becoming both the focus of their powers and the cost for them using it. The mostly forgotten origin of their curse still colours their interactions with other kindred, who mistrust them instinctually. History repeats himself for the Tremere, with war, suspicion and grudges marking both their origin and their modern knights. It seems like the Tremere's story in Bloodlines 2 will focus on them trying to kind of like find allies in this unforgivable environment with other clans who distrust them. I do think this will prove to be a difficult task, but no one knows of their true intentions, so skepticism towards them is definitely the right way to go for other clans. So to summarise this, the Tremere is a clan that seems to kind of like tend to themselves and are very secretive about their practices and plans. To be honest, by the sounds of it, the other clans' general dislike of them tend to be because of the Tremere's power of thaumaturgy. The dislike of them is definitely generated by fear of them, which, you know, fair enough, but they could be, you know, sound guys, and apparently they did help out the Camarilla from Bloodlines 1 a number of times. So, you know, they're not all bad, they're cool. So for a little more history about the Tremere is that they are the second youngest clan to come into existence. They arrived as House Tremere, who were mages of the Order of Hermes, which was named after their leader, Tremere. At a point in history, House Tremere realised that their traditional practices were not working, as their attempts to become immortal through potions were no longer working. So where did they turn to? Well, vampires, of course. Goratrix, a member of House Tremere, found a solution while investigating vampires. He invited other members to take part in a ritual, which turned them all into vampires, but, you know, at a cost. They lost their previous magical abilities, but Tremere told his guys to stick by his side as they discovered new powers generated from their new vampire bodies. Eventually, all of House Tremere were embraced, or, you know, who weren't embraced ended up dead, and began practicing blood magic. Oh yeah, I was actually going to end the video just there, but I actually forgot about the gameplay part. Again, nothing much to really tear apart here except for the fact that the visuals look absolutely fantastic. I love the visuals here. I know it's only pre-alpha, but again, visuals look great. I like it. It looks like we're also going to be in some sort of warehouse too, but I'm guessing this location's only probably just used to demonstrate the blood boil ability, which, as you can see, looks absolutely terrifying. But you know, terrifyingly good in this clip. But yeah, I honestly do believe, because of all these little tiny clips, it's going to lead to this big gameplay trailer at E3, so stay tuned for that. So that was Clan Tremere. What do you guys think of the video, and what clan do you hope to see next? Let me know down in the comments below. Also, by the way, if I got like bits of the history wrong or something was missing, please let me know down in the comments below as well, because I am new to the World of Darkness and I'm really wanting to learn more about the history and lore of these clans and the world itself, so please let me know if I got anything wrong, or, you know, add to it down in the comments. Oh yeah, also, me and my friend are actually looking to play Vampire the Masquerade tabletop and are looking for someone to help us out with it and be like the DM, if that's what you want to call it. So if anyone's interested in that, feel free to message me on Twitter, or, you know, hop in my Discord channel. I'll have that linked in the description below, and you can have a chat with us there. Special thanks to my brilliant patrons Simon609, Devil and Proxy1 for your continued support over on my Patreon. Thank you guys so much. I do really appreciate it. I really do. So that was Clan Tremere. I am hyped for this game. I'm looking forward to it. Right as I was writing this video, do you know, I said to myself, I'm like, do you know what, I'm gonna stream Bloodlines later. I'm in that mood now. I really want to play it more, so I'm gonna be doing that. Obviously, as this video came up, the stream is over, so yeah, sorry about that guys, but you can catch me playing it every Thursday as well, so you know, go check it out, fun. But you guys, thank you so much for watching the video, I hope you all enjoyed, and I shall see you all later, bye bye.